If you're depressed, sad, and feeling unhappy, this video is for you. Personally, I've been there multiple times. It's not very good, but I have actually gotten out of depression and sadness on my own without the help of pills and all this other rubbish that you're presented through modern day media and all this other rubbish. And in this video, I'm going to show you what causes depression, the social norms around depression and sadness and mental health, and how you can fix it yourself. Depression is caused by this thing called instant gratification. Instant gratification is short-term pleasure followed by long-term sadness. It means right now you'll feel happy with this instant gratification, but in the future you'll feel unhappy, and a lot unhappier than you did before. It changes your base level of happiness to a lower. So it goes up, and then it comes down to a lower low. Then it goes up, and then to an even lower low. And it continuously goes down and down and down and down and down and down until you're depressed. So now you see how it works. Now we explain the opposite, which is delayed gratification. Delayed gratification does the complete opposite. It goes down and then up. Down and then up. And it continuously goes to a higher high, which keeps it going up and up and up and up and up. So that's how you cure depression, and that's how you cause depression. Pretty simple, right? So let me explain what instant gratification does in a very short version. Instant gratification releases a short version of dopamine. It's quick dopamine. Dopamine is the feel-good feeling, makes you feel good. Delayed gratification is basically just delaying the release of dopamine. So with instant gratification, you can sit down and you can have some alcohol, or you can play video games or eat junk food, and you'll feel happy now, but in the future you won't. As with delayed gratification, you don't feel happy now, but in the future you do. And that's the difference. Instant gratification is caused by the pursuit of short-term pleasure. Delayed gratification is caused by the pursuit of uncomfort or pain. If you pursue trying to work out or have a cold shower, which can feel uncomfortable, in the future you'll feel better. Because you delayed it, and you push through the challenge, you achieve something, you overcome an obstacle, and then the dopamine gets released. And that's what makes you happier. So, here is why the modern day people, the governments, the schools, don't seem to want to tell you this, because it's pretty obvious. I mean, I just told you how it's caused and how it's fixed in very simple terms. Now, lots of things can cause this, like, your dog could get run over or hit by a car. That's going to make you feel really, really, really upset, right? It's going to bring your happiness level down. That's not because it's giving you instant gratification, that's just bringing your happiness level down, right? But delayed gratification can still boost it back up. Just as if you were to consume lots of instant gratification and someone was to come in and say, hey, you just won $1 million. Boom, you could feel super happy and it could boost it up higher. But of course, that would probably be instant gratification. It might make you feel sadder in the long term. So let me cover why governments and schools and people probably don't teach you this. And that's probably because of two reasons. One, they make money off of it. If you play video games or buy video games, or if you eat junk food or buy junk food or drugs or alcohol or any other form of instant gratification, they can tax you and make money. Schools don't teach this because schools are controlled by governments. Most of them anyway. And it's not really their focus. Their focus is you sit down, you listen, you do as you're told. They don't care if teenagers are feeling like trash. They don't care if they're ruining their lives. They don't even focus on it. And the second reason is probably because when you consume instant gratification, it doesn't just make you depressed. It also makes you weaker, lazier, more controllable and programmable, because you don't know what's right or wrong. You don't think for yourself. Your brain goes to mush. Your body goes to mush. You become absolute rubbish. Your brain is rubbish, your body's rubbish. Because instant gratification destroys your mental health, physical health, social health, in every area of your life if you continue to do it. So, if you're weaker, lazier, programmable, You then go to work, do as you're told, because you don't think otherwise. You continuously do it so that you get money, and so that you come right back to the instant gratification addictions. You're so hooked to this instant gratification, because instant gratification is very addictive. You get addicted to it. This is why many things are addictive. This is why TikTok's addictive. TikTok actually manipulates you. It gives you a boost of instant gratification, which gets you hooked. Short-term dopamine. Like, years ago, when we were like cavemen, the way that we would get dopamine, which would make us feel good, is we would have to go out and build something or hunt for something and catch food. If we went out and killed a dinosaur and brought it back and ate it, we would feel good. We would have a sense of accomplishment and it would give us dopamine. Now, you can open up TikTok, swipe once, and you've got that same amount of dopamine. And that's why you're so addicted to it. Because our bodies were designed to become addicted and to enjoy going out doing the hard work. Because if you don't enjoy doing the hard work, what's the point in doing it? If it doesn't give you anything, what's the point in doing it, This is how people would think. So it would make the pursuit of a hard accomplishment or the pursuit of pain or uncomfort enjoyable. Because in the long term, you get that dopamine. And your body does need dopamine. Now, you just open up TikTok. That's why TikTok's addictive. You open up, you go and eat some junk food. Boom. Same thing. So it makes it very easy to get the dopamine compared to if we were a long time ago, we wouldn't ever be able to do that. And now that it makes us weak and it makes the governments and schools and all the big companies money, they can then... So listen to this. Here's an example. You, possibly you or possibly someone else, I'm going to give this person the name Bob. Bob goes to work every single day, 5 days a week, 9 to 5. The 9 to 5 rat race. He goes to work, he slaves away behind a desk on a computer, and he sits there 9 hours, 5 days a week, so that he can earn himself a little bit of money. Guess where he spends that money? He spends it on instant gratification. He spends it on that dopamine because he feels like he needs it. His body needs it. It's the only thing that's keeping him happy. If he stops, he'll feel depressed. Yeah, if you stop, you won't feel very good, which is why you replace it with delayed gratification. So, not only is he working 9 to 5, he's working 9 to 5 to destroy his mental health. It's slowly going down. On the weekends he parties, it drops even further. Because he's doing alcohol and drugs and all this other stuff. It keeps dropping. And he just keeps going down. So he works, makes people money, so that he can spend his money on destroying himself. The biggest and best example is fast food joints. McDonald's. You're going to work all week, so that you can then go to a place, throw the money, your hard-earned money, at a person so that they can make you get food that destroys your mental health and physical health. So you work all week to destroy yourself. What? That doesn't make any sense. But that's the truth of it. And this is why most people are depressed. It's because instant gratification gets you addicted to it, and then you consume lots of it, and it makes you upset, because it lowers your lowers and lowers and lowers and lowers forever. So, the social norms behind it are extremely bad. I mean, people spend all week to go and eat junk food to destroy themselves, and they go out to parties and destroy themselves more, and hook up with bad friends and bad people who destroy them more. And their mental health is ruined. And no one cares about mental health nowadays. If you work out, it's fatphobic. If you try to improve your mental health, you're seen as a weirdo. What? So improving your life makes you a bad person? Going out of your way to do good things makes you a bad person? But that's the reality we're in. If you try to work out, you try to improve your life, you're looked at as someone weird. You're looked at as an odd person. Some people even hate you for doing so. But who cares what people think? Your mental health, your happiness is so much more important than what people think. So now I'm going to share with you how you can actually destroy your addiction, destroy your depression, and be happier. I've got a few notes here, and I'm going to go through them. So, the first thing you've got to understand is what a self-improvement framework is. Self-improvement is the act of improving your life and becoming the best version of yourself. The framework goes mental health, physical health, discipline, commitment and purpose, and mindsets, social health and wealth. The first two is what destroys your depression and makes you happier. The rest, add a little bit, make you stronger, make you tougher. But these first two are the most important, and that's what will help you to change your life. So, let me cover them. It takes 2 weeks minimum to see improvements in your mental health and in your happiness and well-being. And mental health and physical health almost directly correlate to depression and happiness. So, the way that you can improve your life and feel happier and destroy your addiction and destroy your depression and all of that, I keep saying addiction, but depression, is to lower your instant gratification and increase your delayed gratification. And here's a few ways of doing so. First, break all bad addictions to instant gratification. Stop all junk food. Stop playing video games, because video games aren't bad for you. They don't improve your hand-eye coordination. Don't give any excuses. You want to improve any of those things, go out and actually shoot at a range or something. That'll improve your hand-eye coordination a lot more. There's no reason why you need to do these. Third thing, meditate. Meditation improves your mental health, and mental health improves your life. It is delayed gratification, and it helps you to become more happier and destroys your depression. The next thing is gratitude journaling. This will also help to destroy your depression because it gives you a boost of dopamine, and it is a good way of getting the dopamine. You get a piece of paper out, you write down, I am grateful for, and you find a few things you're grateful for, morning and night, every single day for 2 weeks. Meditation, you do mindfulness meditation. No other one, just mindfulness meditation. Keep that one in mind. Mindfulness meditation, there is an app called Medito, Medito. I'm not going to leave a link to it, but you can check it out. That is Medito. The next thing is nature. Getting out in nature will improve your mental health, and being grateful for nature also improves it. Sunlight also comes in hand with nature sometimes, but sunlight does actually improve your mental health. Especially if you get it early in the morning, almost as the moment you wake up, you go out and you look at the sun. You don't look at the sun because you hurt your eyes, but you get some sunlight. That'll improve your mental health a lot. And the last thing is discipline. This is for mental health. Discipline. Discipline will help you to do all of these things even when you don't feel like doing so, because it doesn't matter if you don't feel like doing it, you need to do it, so do it. It's called discipline. Discipline can be easily obtained by doing the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Simply being disciplined makes you disciplined. It's a winner's loop. And also by having cold showers. That's a real hack. That'll improve your mental health a lot. And the next thing is physical health, which will directly correlate with your mental health, because if you have a good, fit physical body and you eat healthy, it'll improve your mental health. If you eat like rubbish, treat your body like rubbish, you're also treating your mind like rubbish. So the two things go hand in hand. Physical health, you need to work out, you need to eat healthy, do cardio, and do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. A few other things would be make sure you stretch, make sure you are drinking plenty of water, and maybe do a fighting sport. These are some things that can help. Really, the big key three are working out, doing some exercise and physical activity. You don't need any sort of big area, big place or anything. You just need to get on the floor, do a few push-ups, sit-ups and squats. That'll help. Eat healthy. That is a big one. Eating healthy improves your mental health and destroys depression fast. And cardio. Cardio definitely helps, because going for a run, you can get out in nature, you can combine the three things of nature, gratitude, sunlight, and cardio all in one time. And the last thing, which is something else that you can do, which will definitely boost your mental health, physical health, and will help you to improve your life through self-improvement, is to communicate with a like-minded group of people. You can do this through tribes or brotherhoods or communities. I have a private community, which I've left a link in the description to. We are like-minded people who are all dedicated to self-improvement, improving our lives and curing our depression and being better people. And we want to help as many people as possible. So there's a link in the description. Check it out. This is a brief covering of the mental health and physical health. These are all the things that you really just need to focus on to improve your life, cure your depression. If this doesn't make sense to you, watch the video again. I've left this video mostly unedited because I don't want this video about no instant gratification, including instant gratification. Edits, even edits and short form content also are delayed gratification. Bet you didn't know that. So I'm going to go through a brief covering of the do's and don'ts. And I'm not going to explain why, I'm just going to say what they are. Do's: improve mental health, lower instant gratification, increase delayed gratification, break addictions, meditate, gratitude journal, nature, sunlight, discipline, work out, eat healthy, do the hard work even when you don't want to, cardio, and talk with a like-minded group of people. Don'ts: consume short-form content, consume highly edited content, consume lots of instant gratification, that means alcohol, drugs, all of that, and to be lazy and unproductive. You need to get up and do it no matter what you want to do. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. It's a quote from Hamza. And after you have done this, and you've focused on these two things for 2 weeks, I highly recommend you continue your self-improvement journey for the rest of your life. Because it'll help you to become strong, rich, a good, kind person, and it'll make your life 100 times better than what you feel like even after this. You can literally go back to feeling like how you felt probably when you're a little kid. That kind of happiness. That's possible. So, I'm going to end the video here. I highly recommend you check out my videos on self-improvement, my full guide to self-improvement. It's a long-form video and it will help with your discipline, so go and check that one out. Join my tribe in the description. And with that said, keep up the good work, have a good day, and do not be lazy and procrastinate. This will change your life. I can only tell you it. I can't make you do it. So get up and do the hard work. Keep up the good work. Peace out.